Hi there! Today we're going to do a recipe for my version of a Yule log. This recipe is really close to my heart because it's very similar to one that my godmother used to make for us in Christmas. A thin layer of cake, which is rolled up and has inside a Nutella cream. Why do I call it Nutella cream? When I eat Nutella by itself, I get this feeling between my tongue and my palate like it's sticking to it. So I mix it up with some cream, makes it much more smooth. And on top of that, we're gonna put some whipped cream and fruits. So now let's go see the recipe.
Mix the eggs and the sugar with an electric mixer until you get to a point called ribbon stage. This means that if you make a drawing, it should hold its shape about 4 seconds before it goes back into the mix. Sieve the salt and the flour and fold it into the mix carefully so you don't knock out the air that we just generated. Do the same thing with the vanilla essence and melted butter. Make sure that the flour is not sitting at the bottom of your bowl. Using melted butter or oil, brush the inside of the tray and use it to stick a piece of baking paper that you cut to size. Spread it out carefully using a palette knife, and then it goes into the oven at 180 for 10 minutes or until you touch it and it springs back. While it's still warm, take a knife and cut around the baking tray to release it. To make sure that it will roll to the shape that we want it to, we will roll it with another piece of baking paper on top and let it cool like that. For the Nutella cream, first mix it with an electric mixer until it's nice and fluffy. Add the cream in small quantities at a time until it's all mixed in. Wait until our cake or sponge is completely cold and peel the baking paper that we put before it went in the oven. Now it's time to spread on top our beautiful Nutella cream. Make sure you put it on the side that was inside when we rolled it to cool. You will also need to cut off the dry edges. Put it in the freezer for 15 minutes so it sets and then roll it. Put it back in the fridge while we do our whipped cream. Put the vanilla, cream and sugar in a bowl and with the electric mixer take it to a nice consistency. Don't make it too thick or it will not look smooth on the Yule log. Cut the edges at either side of the log so you get a nice finish. And of course you're allowed to eat the scraps. Now we will coat the log with our whipped cream. You can use a palette knife or the back of a spoon. Now all that's left to do is decorate with fruits, honeycomb and icing sugar. You can find my recipe for honeycomb on my quick recipe playlist or on the blog.
Well, that was my recipe for Yule log. I hope you like it and you make it. Follow me on social networks. You can find me on Instagram, Pinterest and Facebook as Cravings Journal. Don't forget to put thumbs up to this video if you like it and subscribe to the blog.